there's so much at stake here, and only a tiny amount of time for these athletes to show exactly what they can do. The pressure is on for every single stroke. Focus. Everyone's in the pool, and we're underway in the final of the 50 meters freestyle. Stroke for stroke, rhythm now perfect. In first place, USA. In second, it's Australia. Third, Germany. One final push for 10 meters. They touch now, and it's gold for Team USA, the slenderest of margins for victory. What a celebration as well. The fans understand. So much you could say about this performance, but I'll leave it at this. Excellent. Great start. Super middle, and a great surge towards the end. Technically fantastic. Welcome back to the Aquatic Centre. This state-of-the-art venue really has been one of the jewels in the London 2012 crown. For a long time, Team USA were dominant in the men's 100 metres freestyle. They won 12 gold medals. The last of those was in Seoul in '88. The athlete understands the pressure. We're off and we're underway in the men's 100 metres freestyle final. As they emerge from the water, we see the early leaders pulling hard through the water at 25 metres. Closing in on a top three place at the turn. The tumble turn. In first place, Australia. USA, second place. In third, Great Britain. Still work to do as we enter the final 25. Who's going to come out on top? Gold, USA! Second for Great Britain, and a silver medal that replicates 1964. Australia close out the medal positions with a bronze place finish. Let's take another look at the replay then, and the athletes showed all the way through this race that they had it in control. Four years of preparations since Beijing, and these athletes now must be ready. Any injuries, any doubts must be shoved clear from their mind. All 8 athletes are on the blocks. Silence descends. Into their stroke now as they emerge from the water. Very close through 25 meters. Now the power comes in. Really good stroking. As they turn at the halfway point, a good push off the wall is essential. The kick's weak. In first place, Australia. In second place, the Czech Republic. In third place, Ireland. 25 meters to go. We're entering the final 10 meters, so close to the line as they touch now. Ireland take gold. Australia finished second, and that's worth a silver medal. Russia take bronze. Well, when he looks back at this, no doubt he'll be disappointed. It was a slow start, but between the halfway and three-quarter point of this race, that's where it really fell apart. He just couldn't increase his stroke rate, and ultimately, that's what cost him victory. Welcome to the London Aquatic Centre. This really is a stunning venue. Will there be more world records to be had? This is the final of the men's 100 meters butterfly. I can't help but feel that this athlete needs a world record to win this event. Some cool customers out there. And we're off in the men's 100 meters butterfly. The 25-meter mark approaches. Still some distance to go, but at 25 meters, the early leaders in control. Showing great technique. Good strength as well. Well, not quite the timing on the kick that was required, but still just about hanging on. The leader is USA. Australia in second place. Third place, Great Britain. Needs to work hard in this final 25 meters. Who's going to touch him first? Gold, Great Britain. Australia takes silver. Kenya take bronze. Disappointment for Team USA, who miss out on a medal in fourth position. Well, that was all right. Not the best performance this athlete's ever going to put in, and I've got to be honest, once they... Welcome to the Aquatic Centre, a state-of-the-art building made specifically for these games. Well, here we go then. Everybody's psyched up for this. The favourites for this event are all in the middle lanes. Approaching 25 metres and already some early moves. All 8 athletes very, very close through 25 metres. Really good stroking. That's not a good turn, and now the pressure is really on. In first place, Australia. In second place, USA. Ukraine in third place. Stroke for stroke they go. Pressure really starting to pile on now. The last few meters, and it's a return to the gold medal column in the pool for Team USA. Spain finishing second. What a final! Australia in third and take bronze. Well, let's have another look at that race, and what a performance. This athlete showed what being a true Olympic champion is. This is the final event of this session at the Aquatic Centre here in Stratford. The athletes are ready, 17,500 fans are ready. Let's get it on. Let's take a look at the lineup for this event. This athlete knows he has all the technique and the ability to become the next Olympic champion. He's pulled out of that dive. Didn't feel comfortable on the board. There will be another opportunity. Needs to compose himself here. Didn't like it. Didn't like that at all. And pulled out just in time. Well, this athlete really needs to focus and maybe go back to the drawing board. Here's the replay of that. Didn't achieve what he set out to there. Well, we're on to the second dives then. This athlete just needs to keep practicing for perfection. Well, let's have a look at the replay. Well, that just proved too difficult in the end. And the diver won't receive any credit for that at all. Well, this is brave. This is a really brave dive. Obviously, the nerves are at an absolute premium here. Didn't like it. Didn't like that at all, and pulled out just in time. Well, this athlete needs to focus on the technique, and all of a sudden results will start to come. Here's the replay. Well, that was poor. That wasn't the dive that he said he was going to do. Well, I've got to say, the scoreboard tells the story. It's been a poor performance to this point. A good dive with a difficult selection could really change that. Well, everything was right, but I think the landing into the water will cost him dearly. Here's the replay, and I think there will be a number of faults we could pick out with this. How ambitious is he going to be with this attempt? This is one of the hardest dives that you're ever going to see in this competition, and there's no doubts that if this is executed, then this diver has every chance of winning here. Well, that's not bad, but it's not great either. The idea was nice, the execution just a little off on this occasion. Showed really good strength, and the technique for most of the dive was good. Just fell apart at the end. And once again, that would cost him on the scoreboard. Well, did well to cram all of that into the routine, but not quite entering the water as he would have wanted. Here's the replay. This one of the more simple dives. And this athlete really had to execute on this. Welcome to the Aquatic Centre here in Stratford, London, the home of the swimming events in the London 2012 Games. In 1988, the athlete from America fell unconscious into the pool after hitting his head on the diving board. It was only in the qualifying rounds, but he recovered to take gold. Middle of the pack stuff, this from Germany. Need to improve on their next dive if they want to move through the field. That was average. Well, how do the judges rate this performance? What kind of dive will he select here? How brave is he feeling at this point? Well, that was good. I don't think he can ask for much more than that. An impressive performance this, executed to perfection. Here's the replay. Well, the judges will have their say now. Things going well for Germany here as we look at the scoreboard. They're in first place. A number of options that the diver can take. Is it going to be the case, though, of pushing himself, or will it be a case of playing safe? Excellent dive for Germany. That was right out of the top drawer. A terrific, terrific performance. Well, that's a terrific dive. Let's have another look at it. Well, this is a tough choice. How to improve on that last dive? There are plenty of options. But that last dive from Germany, very satisfying and very pleasing on the eye. Let's take a look at the replay. Good degree of difficulty and well executed. Germany's performance so far has been impeccable, barely put a foot wrong, and now the lead on the scoreboard just emphasises that. Every phase wrong. Let's have a look at the replay. Here is the replay. Well, low marks, difficulty taken out of the equation because of the incorrect dive. Well, this diver doesn't need the points like some of the others in this field, so this dive is all about being able to execute. Great elevation off the board. Can he complete it? Well, not bad. There's a big splash. Does everything right here, right up until the last moment. Perhaps needed a bit more power. The next event here at the Aquatic Centre is the finals of the women's 3-metre springboard. The women's 3-metre springboard event has been a good one for China. They've won each of the last 6 gold medals on offer in this event. All right, very average though. Here's the replay of that. Well, let's see how the judges rated that. Well, needs to improve on the difficulty levels here. Well, this is a gamble, calculated. This is going to be really tough. Crowd responding to that. Here's the replay. This is a really good dive. Well, how will the judges react to this one? A number of options that the diver can take. Is it going to be the case of pushing herself, or will it be a case of playing safe? Very average from Germany, that last dive, nowhere near their best. Here's the replay, and you can just see the tiny little errors. Well, what about the judges? What's their view on all of this? 4th dive, must select a good one here. Well, that's all right. Certainly something for this athlete to work on. Here's the replay. Here are the scores. Well, here's the final round of the diving. Big decision this. Difficult selection. Difficult dive to complete. Needs to execute to score highly. But it's certainly risk and reward. Well, that really wasn't the best. And at an Olympic Games, you really expect the athletes to put in the best performances of their lives. Well, that's another Olympic dream smash. Welcome back to the Aquatic Centre here in Stratford at the heart of the Olympic Park. The women's 10-metre platform has seen different countries have eras of dominance. The USA, China, and more recently Australia have all done well. Not outstanding, but certainly a good first-round performance. The crowd seem to like it. Let's take a look at the replay. Let's take a check of the leaderboard at the end of the first round. Well, this is a fairly ambitious choice and could leave her with a good score. Well, that was an average performance. Let's take a check on the replay. Let's see what the judges have got to say about that. Well, this is good stuff from Germany, who are in first position halfway through. A number of options that the diver can take. Is it going to be the case of pushing herself, or will it be a case of playing safe? Well, that was all right. Certainly not the worst dive you're going to see in this competition. Very average, though. Well, I think on the surface you would say that's an average dive, but it's now down to the judges. What have they seen? Not a good dive on this occasion, I'm afraid to say, but that means there's still plenty of time and space for improvement. Here's the replay. Well done. Good execution on that round. Well, this shouldn't cause too many problems. Well, you can't help but sit back and admire that effort. That's a very good dive. The crowd seem to like it. Let's take a look at the replay. And China finish in third place. That